Hello.
Hi.
Hey.
I was in a daze there.
We're going to go live here on this special edition of Live with Bottleneck, a week in review with
Jaime
and Sara.
And not Nikita.
Yeah, Nikita, he's somewhere around here.
Sleeping, holding the couch down.
So I say we jump into this thing. What do you?
Let's do it.
Check out this cool introduction. Oh, yeah. Well, hello.
Hi there, fellow techie online people.
Oh, my goodness. Well, welcome to Live with Bottleneck. This is a special edition we do every Friday morning, usually at around 10 a.m. Central, right around there, and where we kind of tell you some different things that went on this week in review and kind of what some of our challenges were, what we did, maybe as a couple, and what we did in business, and how we overcame those, and what we're going to be looking to do in the future. And hopefully this will help stop the bottleneck in your business. And if you want to learn any more about us, you can go to bottleneck.online, and we'd be happy to chat with you more. And do we already have a comment?
What?
Aaron Schmookler. Aaron
I know
Schmookler.
that guy. Well, I know of him.
He's awesome. Clearly, y'all are having too much fun.
Friday morning and lots of coffee.
Oh, man. So Aaron Schmookler is amazing and is one of our amazing clients and has become a really good friend. And I learned a lot from him. So he's a company culture engineer and does some wonderful things. If you ever get the chance to talk with Aaron Schmookler for 12 minutes, take him up on his offer. It's game changer. It's a game changer. He gave me the confidence to say that I'm an author. And I have a hard time with that because the book's not out yet. And so how can I call myself an author if the book's not out yet? Because it's not out until September.
You wrote it, though.
But he said, did you write the book? And I said, yeah. And he goes, you're an author. Yep. So shameless plug, quit repeating yourself. Hashtag, you can go to bottleneck.online/book. Because I am an author. Thank you, Aaron. So what we're going to be talking about today, and I got to put up this beautiful graphic of this amazing woman. This is called a week in review with Jaime and Sara, or Sara and Jaime, every Friday at 10 a.m. Central. But today we're going to be talking about jumping out of a perfectly good airplane. And what the heck does that mean when we talk about jumping out of a perfectly good airplane?
That means taking chances and risks.
Taking chances and risks.
Something you've never done before, but just do it.
Do it. You're going to feel very uncomfortable, but so there's some undertones here. So the undertone of this week is taking risk, jumping out of a perfectly good airplane, for example. And the reason why you want to take risks is because if you don't take risks, if you don't get into an area where you feel uncomfortable, you're not growing. Mm-hmm. Now, there's a caveat. When you do take a risk, or when you are uncomfortable, or when you're doing something, you need to make sure that you've prepared for this risk as much as possible. You never know, if you jump out of an airplane, there's a chance the chute won't open. Mm-hmm. That's part of an extreme risk that lookout ground are coming through.
Very quickly.
But you take as much precaution or you do as much planning as possible to make sure that you don't hit the ground without the chute opening. So much in the same in business. There's a lot of creative ways that you can look to grow your business. And that's what we're experiencing right now. Being totally uncomfortable with that. It's kind of like jumping out of an airplane sometimes. We thrive on that. We love that. We love the adventure. We love the extremism. And we love the fact that it's unique, and not too many people are comfortable going outside of their little bubble. Sarah and I love going outside the bubble, and we love being uncomfortable, because that means we're growing. We're doing things maybe for the first time where we may have seen other people do them, but we don't know exactly what that experience was like. Or maybe we haven't seen anybody do this. And so that's kind of what our tone is this week. So what did you do this week that was kind of extreme?
Well, I did jump out of an airplane.
You what?
Yes. Did jump out of an airplane, and there was training involved. So you have to go and they show you how to do a banana and the things you're supposed to do and what you can't do and what you can do and what to expect. And so I had all that prior training, but yeah, it was pretty terrifying.
Yeah.
Throw your legs out and curl your legs under the plane. What? Anyway, it was, and then you're just gone.
Dr. Reno says, love the topic, no risk it, no biscuit.
That's right.
I love it. I love it. And this is Aaron. He came back and he said, clearly y'all are having too much fun. Just repeating myself. You guys are too much. Yeah. So it was pretty interesting. And do you have your video that we could share?
It is in Dropbox. Yes.
Ooh, let's see if we can find it. So keep talking while I do this.
You can't multitask. So this week had a few challenges, and how I saw that we overcame them. We were having, sometimes you get paralysis by analysis. I think that's the best way to put it. And so everybody wants to put out the perfect end product. So, when we task our team to come up with, say, a workflow or a video, sometimes they want it to be so perfect that they do have paralysis by analysis. So accountability, we figured out that, okay, we need to change the accountability. We need to put the ball in their court. We need to get this done. We have a specific timeline. So, we added some accountability into that. So, if it's not, oh Lord, there it is. He found it. But the accountability really worked. And it's positive, and it's not like you're in trouble. It's just a way to try to motivate and help team members get past the I'm scared to give you a work product that's not perfect. We don't expect perfection unless it's bookkeeping or taxes or something. But we expect you to do the best job you absolutely can, and that's all we expect.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. It's pretty cool. So do you guys want to see Sarah jump out of a perfectly good airplane? Yes. Okay. Perfect. All right. So let's do this. I'll show you kind of what happened here.
Do I look terrified?
She doesn't look that terrified.
I'm supposed to be looking the other way.
I think she cursed right there, but you can't hear her.
We're going so fast, you can't hear anything. I mean, that ground is coming at us very, very quickly. I think we jumped out at 12,500 feet.
Yeah, and you're falling at about 200 miles an hour.
There was a couple more expletives there. And then oh, you better cut that off.
Yeah, so that was our fun jump there. We had a good time. It was a blast, to say the least. But that is this is a perfect analogy as far as how we kind of approach business. And we're very we're risk takers, and I applaud all the other entrepreneurs out there that do the same. Anybody that starts up their own business, that's not an easy gig. You're responsible for not only yourself and your family, but for other people that are on your team and for clients. And literally, the buck stops with you. The ground stops with you. So. Yeah, it was a lot of fun that we did that, but it's a perfect analogy as far as what happens. So Aaron says, falling for you two all over again. No pun intended. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a great time. But if you take that into the business arena, it's very much like jumping out of an airplane. You don't quite know what to expect. For me, that was my 31st jump. I've done 2 free falls and the rest were static in the military. For Sara, that was her first experience.
Mm-hmm.
Much like a lot of entrepreneurs, this may be your first time to do something that may be uncomfortable, and you just don't know what to expect. There's some expletives may come out of your mouth because of frustrations or anxiety or surprise or just, oh my gosh, we may not make this, right? So it's a good opportunity for people to really
it's
jump on board.
So me personally, I've always been, I don't like change. In fact, Jamie, he'll tell you that my face, my body language, everything tells you when he mentions something, everything changes. I'm like, oh. But now adventure, I love adventure. So with Jamie's help, I now meld the two. And when there's a change at work, I'm really trying to be positive about this. I'm like, okay, it's going to be better. And okay, let's embrace this. We're going to have fun with it. So I think as long as you can be positive about it, even if it's scary as heck, it's going to be fine. And like we tell our team, what do we tell them? It's okay to fail. It's not going to break the company. It is absolutely okay to fail. And what do? We learn from failures, and we build upon those. And everything's a learning experience.
You just don't want to make the same mistake over and over and over.
That's called insanity.
Yeah, well, making the same mistake over and over again, yeah, it's trying the same things and hoping for different results. And, be adventurous, try new things. Don't be afraid of being different. Don't be afraid of being unique and sharing your voice with people. And I think that's a big differentiator here at Bottleneck. We really want to focus on that. We lead with kindness. Nobody on the team is afraid to speak up.
No, we empower them. So what did Glenda Acevedo, our amazing salesperson, she came up, she went through the process. And while she was in training, she's like, I think we can change the sales process. And she did. And she took out some steps and combined some steps. And it was a huge time saver. And we empower, tell us, give us ideas. And the team does.
Yep.
It's pretty cool.
Aaron kind of summed it up there.
Quit repeating yourself.
Quit repeating yourself.
What's he talking about?
I have no idea. I mean, I don't know if there's a book coming out called Quit Repeating Yourself that you can use the hashtag Quit Repeating Yourself on to find. I don't know if it's on Indiegogo.
Yeah, but do you got a hashtag Quit Repeating Yourself?
Yeah, I got a hashtag Quit Repeating Yourself. I don't know what that is. Quit Repeating Yourself might be a book on Indiegogo. Hashtag Quit Repeating Yourself.
And Jamie J's an author.
Jamie J is an author. Jamie J is an author. So, and he said, you seriously and truly do lead with kindness, all of you. Thank you so much, Aaron.
This guy really does. You have no idea. His first thought process when he does something, and he seriously puts a lot of thought into everything he does, is what you think of like the ripple effect. How is this going to affect other people? Not just me. How's it going to affect other people? And by me, I mean him. That's his thought process.
Well, that's hers too.
I'm pretty selfish.
She's good because she's selfish. She's selfless. She takes care of herself first so that she can take care of me. And she does a great job of that. Because I couldn't take care of myself. I'm a mess. No. No, we have fun together. So some of the challenges I had this week was I had some challenges with the Indiegogo campaign as far as trying to find out. I couldn't figure out some of the things there, some of the technical aspects of Indiegogo. I've never done anything like that before. So I did finally figure that out, and it was really nice to be able to figure that out. And the next thing is we're going to build this author community in a Facebook group, and so that's going to be fun. So everybody that's backing the campaign right now, the pre-sale campaign, they're going to come into this group. They're going to help me pick the cover. They're going to help me. They're going to read the first. The introduction and all that kind of stuff before it ever goes out. So it's kind of neat to have that camaraderie there and the feedback that I get to make the book even better. And then we're going to put all of the backers and put them in the acknowledgements just to say thanks for supporting us and thanks for all the feedback and making this book even better, all that kind of stuff. And so that's been a little stressful because the publisher has assigned a goal for me to achieve. And I think I've got about 20 days left to hit that goal. So I'm pushing really hard to make sure that I hit it. And so it's kind of a little scary there. So that's some of the challenges that I've been experiencing. But as soon as this pre-sale is done, then we go into the revisions, and that's 3 months of hardcore rewrites and formatting for the chapters and making sure citations are all correct before we can actually launch the book.
Have you blocked off time in your calendar for that?
No, because I don't know what to expect yet, but I will.
I would go ahead and block it off.
But I will. I will. So those are some of the challenges. What were some of the successes?
Successes. Payroll's done. Yes.
Yes.
That's always a huge, I was like, yay, all done. Super excited. And also got like HubSpot. I got it figured out. I got everything streamlined. I made it super easy for the team. Now everything's in folders. And I bet I probably spent 3 hours online yesterday just working with Get Accept to get all that taken care of. And it was relatively easy. The reason that it took 3 hours was kind of my fault. But I had set it all up right, but instead of double clicking, I was single clicking. That's me.
Awesome.
But it all worked out. And the team's super happy. I'm like, look what I did for you. And they were super stoked because that is a time suck filling out and changing each form.
Yep.
So now it's automated, super simple for them to do. And I worked with them. You know, it's just great collaborating and say, what works for you? Okay, let me see if I can get that done. So
yeah. And then good news, one of our team members, Javelin, she was put in the hospital for COVID. She's now out and quarantined, doing better, feeling a lot better. And so, yeah, thankfully our prayers are answered for her and her mom. Her mom is doing better as well. So that's good news.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I think some of the things coming up this next week are working on the book a little bit more. I've got several meetings to kind of hopefully grow the company a little bit more. We have some really cool ideas and opportunities coming up. So we're really excited about that. And yeah, I think that's about it.
Yeah, that's about it. And and the experience that Javelin's going through, how long is she in quarantine for? Is it 21 days?
I think 14.
14. So I will tell you how grateful I am to live where I live. When we got COVID, we had to self-quarantine at home. If you get COVID in some other countries, you are required to go to a facility to quarantine.
And that's what she has to do.
Yeah. So you're not home. You're not with your family. You are away from everyone she calls it like summer camp. There's like bunks.
Yeah.
And there's I think there are partitions between the bunks or something like that. So anyway, my prayers go out to her.
Yep.
But she's got a smile on her face every day. She's working. She says, it's so boring here. I've just got to work.
Yeah. Oh, I know one thing that we're going to be doing. We're doing two things, actually. We're revamping our hiring process for our distant assistants so that it's going to be easier for them to do this. And the second thing is we're going to be revising the homepage of Bottleneck, the website. And we've learned a lot of really cool things from working with a company, AndrewMullerCreative.com, with Andrew and Fiona. They've been fantastic.
You cannot believe how fantastic.
If you want to get into learning how to do Facebook advertising or anything, paid advertising in any way, I cannot recommend them enough. They are absolutely amazing. They don't overpromise at all. Mm-hmm. They're just amazing. And they've been really holding our hands along this way because that's not our area of expertise. And we're starting to kind of see some of the fruits of the labor after a couple months of working with them and really finding out what resonates with people. As a matter of fact, I have to give them credit, Fiona in particular, for coming up with the name of the book. That was part of the research that they did, and that "Quit Repeating Yourself" title really resonated with people. Mm-hmm. And so I wanted to call it something else, and I'm so glad I didn't do that. So it goes to show how important split testing is, and really trying out different things to see what happens, and having the wherewithal, and for me, the patience to know that this is going to take some time, but I'm in it for the long game, really helped my mindset with regards to, okay, when are we going to get leads? When is this going to turn into something? And I know everybody wants to get things done right now, but you have to prepare yourself to kind of grow, learn, test, do all of this stuff. And that's been a big learning curve for us, but a wonderful experience. So highly encourage you, if you're not doing any split testing, or if you don't know what you're doing and you're wanting to grow your business right now, which I highly encourage, this is a really good time to be focusing on this. Look at, and if Andrew Muller and Fiona is not a good fit for you over at andrewmullercreative.com, then go check someone else out. But I'd highly encourage you to look at something like that. And it's expensive, but it's a good investment. And you have to be careful, because not all agencies are the same, right? You got to be careful there. So
I'd take a few minutes and talk with them, because you got to quit repeating yourself.
What do you have to do?
You got to quit repeating yourself. Hashtag quit repeating yourself. Seriously. So if you've done any sort of online paid advertising and it's not working for you, and then you try it again and it's still not working for you, you're pretty much repeating yourself. And find somebody that's an expert and let them do it for you. You've got to delegate.
You do have to delegate. And I got to find out what we did with, I think I lost, where's our screen?
I'm not sure. We're gone.
Oh, there it is. And I did want to say, Aaron Schmookler, if you want to go and get your 12-minute deal with Aaron Schmookler, go to theyesworks.com, and you can find him there. I highly encourage you to check him out. He's incredible when it comes to culture and organization and things like that. So go check him out at theyesworks.com. Anything else?
No, it's going to be a fantastic weekend. We're going to go try something he used to be an expert in, and we get lost a lot. So we're going to go do some land navigation training. It's going to be super fun. It's not going to be the
just
best
a map
weather.
and a compass.
Yeah, it's going to be, and that's kind of things we like to do. We like to get out and
it's an adventure.
It is. It's an adventure. And then what's coming up next week? Ooh, I'm the one that said it this time.
Yeah. Well, that's what I said. Next week with my book, I'm going to be focusing on the Facebook group and building that out and inviting people into the author community. So that's where the majority of my focus is going to be. And then along with a couple of business meetings. Yep.
And I've got to make sure that I'm thinking how I'm going to organize our ad spend. So I think I'm going to make a separate account for that they can pull directly from. So that's my thought.
That's
trying to get everything together for Andrew and Fiona.
The tax account. Our bank account.
Oh, yeah.
You got to update that because it says closed.
Oh, yeah.
See, some internal stuff. That's what we do.
Did I have a blank look?
Okay, so I think that's about it.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, it was a challenging week, but it was a fun week, and it's great when you have challenges and you overcome them, and everybody's happy, and we're moving forward. We're always moving forward, and once again, I can't thank our team enough. They are amazing, absolutely amazing.
And happy birthday, Sherwin!
Oh yeah,
Sherwin's birthday is on
tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow, and he's the big 5-0.
I know he joined the Half Century Club with me.
Yes, Half Century Club, and happy birthday to Bob Goodwin! Today's your birthday. And Bob, all he said was he was a little bit older than 50.
Oh, should we sing happy birthday? No, we're really bad at it.
Okay, sure. Ready?
Yeah, happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Bob and Sherwin.
Bob.
Happy birthday to you, and many more on Channel 4 with Frankenstein, on Channel 9 with Mr. Magoo, on Channel 2.
Okay.
We have apparently lost it this morning.
Okay, go take some risks. Tell us what risks you are taking. Tell us your challenges. Tell us your wins. Tell us to go jump out of a plane.
Yeah. Yeah, go take a hike. And so just to let you know too, we've launched Bottleneck television. So you can go to it says on here Bottleneck Online TV, but go to bottleneck.online/BTV. Go to BTV. If you go there, it tells you all about what we're doing. You can see some of the interviews that we've done with some amazing people. You can also subscribe to the channel with over 100 videos that are on there. Hundreds, tons of videos. Everything from our conversations here with guests, where we help teach you how to stop the bottleneck in your business. Some funny ones. You can see a video when we had our custom made shoes done for Bottleneck, just random things like that, but it's a lot of fun. So go to subscribe there. As a subscriber, you'll be one of the first people to see upcoming content. You'll be first to know about any time we upload a video. If you click on the little bell icon when you're on YouTube, and again, if you go to bottleneck.online/BTV, I have a step-by-step process there, believe it or not, to show you exactly how to do all of this so that you'll be alerted every time a new video comes out. You can participate, watch our videos live on YouTube if you'd like as well. And if you want to be a guest on Bottleneck, the show live with Bottleneck, you can scroll down to the bottom of that page and there's a little button there to click to become a guest, where we go and outline everything that you're going to need to know and what you can expect to have happen as a guest on a Live with Bottleneck. That happens every Tuesday and Thursday at 2 p.m. Central. And again,
hashtag quit repeating yourself.
Hashtag quit repeating yourself. If you go to bottleneck.online/book, you'll be redirected to the Indiegogo campaign, where my new book is coming out in September, but we're taking pre-sales right now. As of the time of this recording, if you're watching it at a later time, this is in April of 2021, and the pre-sale campaign ends May 6th of 2021.
So my sister's birthday, the day after Cinco de Mayo. So Cinco de Mayo, end of quit repeating yourself. Cinco de Mayo, end of quit repeating yourself.
There you go. And who do we have coming up?
We got Brendan McAdams. He's the managing director of Kinetics. Ooh, I like Brendan McAdams. And he's going to talk about how founders and solopreneurs and freelancers should think about sales.
And when is that coming up?
That is coming up Tuesday, April 20th at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, 2 p.m. Central Time.
Brendan, he's going to bring it. You watch. All right. Anything else?
No, everybody go out, have fun this weekend. Enjoy time with your family, friends, yourself, and then hit it hard, hit the ground running on Monday. Take some risks.
All right. Thank you so much. Have a great one. And enjoy.